Greetings all, Frog here. It's time for the Friday update from the pond for the 11th December 2015. Anything could happen. And I freaking mean anything. It has been a journey. If the music cuts out, if the microphone cuts out, hell if I know. We will do the best we can and figure it out and keep on pressing on. Okay, I am recording the volume. I needed to make sure that the actual audio was recording. And it is. So, what has happened in the last week? Well, we upgraded a video card over the weekend, which seemed like a great idea. And then it worked for like a day and a half, and then something got changed. It updated, it modified, I don't know, and I started having lag on the mouse. You might even be able to see it right now. No, it's going well right now. And that lag, I thought, well, shoot, maybe it's just time to upgrade to 15.10 for Ubuntu, because I mean, maybe that's just time, right? It's time to get it going. And I delayed it because we were doing board game night. So I recorded all the board game night. I've uploaded it. Actually, all the stuff in green has been uploaded to the site. I just haven't set it to a publication schedule yet, so it's just not appearing. And then I was like, okay, so everything's done. If the whole system gets foobarred, I can wipe it and start over and not feel horrible about it. So let's do the upgrade. So I got home from work today, about 8:30, and I said, all right, let's start doing this stuff. 8:30 p.m. It's 2:30 a.m. right now, and I said, let's do the upgrade. So I went and rolled the upgrade, and it didn't solve the problem. It was still happening. So I said, all right, well, first things first, we have to reinstall Kdenlive, which was kind of annoying. But it's part of the official repository now, so I guess it might update more frequently. I don't know. Audacity is part of the official repository, and that's still at the wrong version. I have 2.06, 2.0.6, and there's like 2.1.2, and I don't have it because it's not in the official repository yet, and I don't know why, and it's very, very frustrating. Because it's got some new features that I think would help some of the stuff I'm trying to do. One way or the other. You're going to keep hearing the keyboard as I flip back and forth because I'm getting really paranoid that the microphone will cut out, right? And it's going to go to a different track. Every time it changes tracks, I'm honestly a little scared that something's going to break because it's like it's three tracks and then like it just freaks out. It's very unstable. It's not the experience I was hoping it would be. And many times, of course, when you upgrade your computer, you don't want to run it just upgrade. You want to wipe the whole thing clean and start over. And that's probably what I should do. So I'm contemplating creating an install disk for 15.10 and wiping the whole thing, basically burning it down and salting the earth. And maybe not salting the earth because I'm going to then regrow everything. But we're going to start over, I think, just to try and get some stability back. But we'll see. There's so many more tweaks I could do. It wasn't until 1:45 that I was able to actually think that I could record. I tried to do a live stream to record GeoGuessr, and it worked, but I had to stop it twice and restart because OBS lost pulse audio because something on the system crapped it out. And I can only assume that that's going to happen at some random point during this video. So there'll just be some editing, which hopefully Kdenlive will work because I haven't even tried to launch that yet. I'm using the newest version of OBS, which is good. That was ported over to 15.10. It was not backported to 15.04, so theoretically it's more stable. It's not 0.12.2 for OBS, so we can hope. But as you can see, we're behind, and I don't know how I'm going to get this in. I'm terrified of the holidays coming up. I'm terrified of everything. Like, I'm going to start dropping channels. Like, that Crusader Kings 2, Friday night, I'm not staying up for another half hour to record another video and edit these two. I just can't do it. I'm so exhausted. So I'm going to miss a deadline. And I hate it. I hate it so much because I don't do that. Maybe I'll get up in the morning. Maybe I'll decide I'm fed up with work and I'll come home and live stream it. Or maybe it'll be up later. That's more than likely. I'm just going to miss the 6 o'clock deadline though. Like, will there be a 5th video today? Yeah, probably. But it's going to be later than 6 because I just can't. There's a lot of stuff going on at work. because it's the year end. I'm the performance manager, and the year end is when you do all your performance reviews, right? So you gotta do everything and make sure everything is on board and say, hey, this is what we did this year. This is how it was compared to last year. And since I wasn't doing this job last year, finding that data has been oh so joyful. It's not anyone's fault. It's just, my position didn't exist last year, so having to track down that data from the different departments has been a challenge. So I've been putting in some long days, basically is my point, 10, 12, 14-hour days. And it'll come to an end here once the year is over, but for right now, it's a lot, and trying to do the 5 videos has been a lot. So, I don't know. I feel like I shortchanged someone from Geelong today, and I really apologize in the GeoGuessr because I just... all the errors, right, that were crapping out. So send another challenge. I'll definitely play it. Well, we'll get back to some normalcy here. So the steps that I took after the problem still was going on is I changed the NVIDIA driver version because you figure, well, I mean, it's a good place to start, right? So I have what is the latest NVIDIA graphics driver now, and when I first rebooted the computer after installing it, I couldn't click on anything. That's a lie. I could click on Windows the first time, but if I clicked on any other window the second time, it would freeze. So I got pissed, restarted again, and then everything seems to be working. I haven't restarted it yet. I may never do it again. So I could click on things, and mostly it's alright, but there is that lag in the mouse, which is kind of annoying. You can kind of get by it, but it's kind of annoying. Here's why it's really annoying. Because I've run the Phoronix test suite now, and let me see if I can pull up the results for that. I will figure out where that's stored here. So I've run the Phoronix test suite, and what's annoying for that is that's a pretty big test suite. Like, what? It's right there. Phoronix test suite for... Oh, I got it. Yeah, there we go. So it's a pretty big test suite, and it's, where do you show me the results? There it is. Test results. And what's really, really annoying is while this test was going on, because I thought, what the hell, we'll try it out, right? It's a salt file? Alright, well, I mean, we'll try and load it up here. What really cooked my goose is that, oh my god, this mouse is unbelievable. The lag is just gross. It didn't exist while the test was running. Everything was fine. The mouse would work, there was no lag, and it was doing some pretty amazing stuff, up to 1300 frames a second. And the mouse was perfect. But now, it lags all over the place, and I don't know why. You know what? I'm not even going to bother trying to find it. But I've got results for all this stuff. Like doing some. I'm trying to think of what games it ran. I might be able to figure that out actually. Test suites. No, somewhere in here. Nope. No, I have no idea where it saves that. Oh, no idea. I know it ran Tesseract as one thing. I was getting 60 frames for that. Well, it was like 58.8, let's not lie. So it was like 58.8 frames for that. There was some other first-person shooter in Unity that I was getting 58, 59 frames per second for that. It was doing... Actually, no, that first one was like 240 frames a second, whatever it was. Then it did Unity Engine test, Unengine. It was really cool, actually. It was basically flyovers of different complicated terrain types, and it looked amazing, and the mouse worked frickin' perfectly the whole time. And it's very frustrating that this is how it is right now. So I'm wondering if there's not like some sort of setting that I can go in and tweak, that maybe I need to run the overclock all the time, because right now it's using like a power save mode, so it only ramps up when it thinks it needs to ramp up. And so maybe that is what's causing the delay. I don't know how to change that yet, but I can figure it out. So maybe that's what I need to do, right? So that way that ramp up is maybe that's what's causing the delay in the mouse. I don't know. But whatever it is, it's very frustrating because I bought an expensive graphic. Well, it's not that expensive. It's expensive for me, and the results are freaking amazing. It just looks so good, and this is what I get, delay depending on what I'm doing, and I don't know why, and it's very frustrating, and I hate it. So it killed all of Thursday because I couldn't record. It killed all of Wednesday basically because I couldn't record, and there it is. I mean, look, why is it doing that? I don't get it. Like, oh my god, this damn thing, it's so annoying. I don't know. It's very frustrating. So I'm a little behind. So tonight when I come home from work, I'll record for a whole lot of great time, and then I'll record some on Saturday, but then I'm going to go to Cavs because I need to de-stress. Oh my god, do I need to de-stress. And I'm going to do some stuff on Sunday and record what I can, and I'm trying to start getting ahead if I can get stuff fixed, but I don't know. So, GeoGuessr this week was okay, except for today's episode, which just was brutal. Binding of Isaac is fine. Kerbal Space Program, we're actually starting to do some research now, which is sort of fun. So we're doing some experimentation, seeing what rockets work, which ones don't, and trying to just get more missions completed. Battlestar Galactica, we did finish recording all of that, so we will go all the way through next Monday. And then Tuesday and Wednesday, we will have episodes of the Factorial Speedrun come back just to finish testing it out. Probably on Wednesday, we will record again, and we're talking about maybe recording Robo Rally or possibly recording Arkham Horror. So it's kind of a hit or miss. We'll figure that out over the weekend and get things done. Factorial RSO is done. It's very fun, and I'm having a good time. Paradox Hour, obviously we need to fix that. Onspach, we've started our second attempt, and I think this is the one that's going to stick, so we'll continue with that. CK2 is CK2. Like I said, that will be late tonight. The live stream is now up, the video on demand. I did have my friend Christy here for the second hour. That was a lot of fun. We've known each other for ages. We met back in '99, so it's been like 15, 16 years that we've been friends, so it was cool to have her on, and she works with Stardock Software. She is a Stardock Software employee, so I should say that in full disclosure, she is one of their employees. I'm not endorsed by it. They're not paying me anything to have her on the show or to do anything like that. It's just she's just one of my friends. So she was not here in her official capacity as a Stardock employee. She was just here as a good friend. And that's the live stream. I don't have one of these set up for next week, and I'm not going to bother to do one right now because I'm so tired. But next week it'll be more of the same, right? So GeoGuessr in the morning, we're going to do Binding of Isaac and Kerbal Space Program. At 9 o'clock, at noon, we'll do the multiplayer as much as I can, maybe a little Factorial Speedrun. 3 o'clock, we'll do the RSO, and then 6 o'clock is going to be the same Paradox Hour. So it's the same schedule, just a different week. I'm going to try and catch up as much as I can at the end of the week. Is the Star Wars premiere, so one of my wife's friends is coming in, so I'm going to lose Friday night to that, and then there's Cavs gaming and stuff actually after that, so it's going to be a late night for me, but that's fine. And then I'll try and catch up and get ahead as much as I can, because we will be out of town for the majority of the weekend for Christmas, and then New Year's we'll be here, but then we're going to Disney starting the 11th, so I got to get ahead of the game, or I'm just going to have to cut down videos, or I don't know what. We'll find out. But like I said, I am really tired. I'm amazed that this lasted this long. I don't want to stress the system any more than this. I'm going to try and edit this and hope to God that it works. Obviously, if you're seeing this, it did, so we'll go from there. That's all I have today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you are patient, please, with all of the crap that's going on. It's not the ideal, of course. It's not what I'm trying to do, so hopefully we can get all this worked out and be back to normal. So if you did like it, go ahead and click the like button. What's more important, though, is please subscribe to the channel to stay updated to everything as it happens. And until next time, cheers.